Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Creative's channel. And in this video, I'm tackling a crucial question that most of you are wondering. Where do I start looking for a supervisor? Or even how to find a PhD supervisor, especially if you're looking abroad. Selecting a PhD supervisor is a big decision for you all young researchers before enrolling yourselves into a PhD program. There's no perfect way to do it, but your choice will be influenced by what field you want to study, the type of research you want to do, and your goals. Understanding your research interests is the basic step in getting to know of getting started with your PhD program. Before you start looking for a supervisor, I would highly recommend to first figuring out or having a deep self exploration to identify not just the broad topics that intrigue you, but also the specific questions and the issues you're passionate about investigating. This clarity will certainly lead your path towards finding the right supervisor, as PhD is a long journey. So now first let's dive into the question that what does supervisor even mean? A supervisor is someone who guides another person's work or activities. They are faculty members and they often offer certain mentorship, advice, direction, and help the students succeed their academic and research endeavors. Where to find them or how to even start? There are different platforms to look for a supervisor. The university's websites are the best place to find the potential supervisors. You can initially start looking for the research faculty members list based on your interest and start looking for a match. If the profile or the bio that's mentioned on the website is of your interest, then find more detailed information about their research interests, recent publications, funding opportunities available in their labs, etc. Research project search tools like ResearchGate, National Institutes of Health, NIH, UKRI, which is UK Research and Innovation. These research portals usually have a research plan in place and they want an ideal candidate to fill the space and start so that the candidate, once selected, start designing their experiments from the baseline provided. Urexis is another amazing website where you can find vacancies for PhDs and even the stipend they are willing to pay the PhD students. Please ensure to review the departmental profile of the selected faculty member to learn more about their research interests and to ensure a good fit to your intended studies as you want to stand out from the rest. Now, when finding the supervisor through the university's website portal, you really need to determine if they would likely supervise a PhD student. Because there are times, even after finding a potential match, you need to look for obvious signs before reaching out to them, and it's quite better and less tedious process if you just look and check if they're currently supervising any students or they're leading the PhD research people, or what are the group what's their group comprised of, etc. They might even say something on their webpage about whether they are available to supervise. As I have personally encountered a situation, and it's my personal anecdote where I invested quite a lot of time researching about their publications, only to realize that the supervisor has retired and it's not even accepting new students. If you're not sure, it's still fine to get in touch to explain your interest in their research, and that just tell them that you're looking for a supervisor in this area. They might be even able to help or recommend someone. Understand what they do. Now, if you have a person, start with their profile on the academic department's website and go down the rabbit hole. You're preparing to discuss their research and your interests, as well as developing an increasingly detailed picture of whether and how those things fit together. if you prep well, it'll come through in your email and help to differentiate your email from the dozens of others or the persons who are trying to get that position as well. Some of the to do things that I would suggest you before drafting and hitting that send button is definitely reading their publications, looking them at LinkedIn or even X Twitter, as these platforms are quite popular for the researchers to post what activities they're doing in the lab, their recent work, and certain opportunities that is being published from their lab. Now, in my next video, I will share how to draft an email and how to reach out to the potential supervisors. So, until then, stay tuned, stay curious, stay inspired, and comment below if you have any questions.